But I gotta say, you need to know your show. It doesn't matter, you need to know the show, you need to know the products. But the first one I did where I did like Crystal and I didn't take my whole kit, I did have some heart palpitations because I'm kind of like Terry. I like people to see the product. I like Arlene when you go to set up at a vendor event and having all the products. That was me for my shows, but people can only hear so much. And so I did a like this post for a chance to win a pamper night with some gua sha and 4 or 5 products. And that's what I put on my table. And it was amazing how great the sales were, even without the whole kit on there. And then what that was allowing me to do to say, I can't wait to see who's going to book the next party because I have so many more products that I want to share with you. So it was a great way to really promote more parties, more pop-ups. So this is what I do on my table when I'm doing a specialty party like this. I've got the spa products, and I have you might want to have a look after, just a little piece of silver cardstock that just kind of sets those products aside. And then you don't get me without the skincare. So if we're doing a foot spa party, I'm still going to talk about the skincare. If I'm doing a makeup class, I'm still talking about skincare because we're a package deal. So my table, this would be my table for foot spa night. And then now what I decided, like when I do my pamper parties, I found some really cool little cloths that cost me like 68 cents. I send it home with them. They think I've given them $1 million. They love it. And so for the foot spa parties, I wanted to have something, and I did find some inexpensive little foot files. And I was hoping they would be in for today so I could show you, but they haven't arrived yet. So you could go to the dollar store, buy anywhere in bulk some foot paddles. They can use them at the foot spa party, and then they can take them home. Kathy, who does a lot of foot spa parties, she had these, so I'm like, we're going to show that for a demo. This is kind of what I've ordered, and I'm waiting for them to come in. So they will use it on their own feet. I will do a hand massage all day long. I don't touch people's feet. Including my husband. He'd be like, can you give me a foot massage? And I'm like, do you have gloves? Because it's just not my thing. So I don't do the feet at the shows. They do their own feet. And then she also found these, and she can share, if you want to know where she got them, you can ask her later, but she said, would you say 27 cents each? 27 cents each. So what an investment to hand out at your foot spa parties. And then they can take that home. They can use it during the party and they can take that home. They feel like they're going home with a gift when you send them home with a little something, kind of like in the old days when we sent them home with a emery board.
Yep.
They were like little, like a foot file, like a little exfoliator thing, the toe separators. Thank you. Yeah. And it's Temu. So if you're not a Temu girl, you can probably find it on Amazon, your dollar store. What's that?
It's on Shein too.
On Shein, wherever, or check your dollar store. You can find stuff like that. Okay, so you're going to do your regular opening. I have everybody. So if you're not doing show groups, you really want to be doing a show group, because in your show group, you can post what for them to expect. And so if you go into the franchise, the Oakville group, we posted some pictures, I think last spring. So if you search foot spa, you will see all the posts that come up and the pictures, and they're still relevant. So I have all the guests come in and they bring their own basin. So I tell them they need to bring their own basin and 2 towels and slippers or socks to slide into at the end. Most of my foot spa parties are in the summer and they are outside, so don't worry too much about the deck, but they have got to have, and I say before we put their feet in the water, I say, if your shoes or sandals are at the front door, please go get them, because you don't want them walking on your hostess's deck or her floor with well moisturized feet and leaving footprints. So you make sure they have, and so we were talking about that. Oh, my brain's on overload, but even finding like the little fuzzy socks really inexpensively somewhere, and you can hand out the little fuzzy socks, and those are theirs to take home kind of idea too. You just don't want them walking on a deck or floor and leaving footprints on the floor. So I have them bring their basins and 2 towels. If we're in the house, I have them bring 2 towels, just like we've done today. One for the ground, like one for the floor, because I don't want people sliding on the stage, and you don't want water on your hostess's hardwood floors either. So if you're doing indoor, 2 towels, one for the basin to sit on, and then the other one for them to dry on. And so that's basically it. it. You do your opening of your show, you welcome them, you thank them for coming to the pop-up or show or feature party, whatever you're calling it, and you say, and this is what I would say. So tonight we're really going to focus on the feet, but you don't get me without the face as well. So tonight we're really going to be like a foot and face party. And so I can't wait to see who's going to book the next party, because we can do like a skin detox party. We can do an exfoliation party. I can teach you a color class. You know, our hands show our signs of aging. We can have our face looking fabulous, but our hands could give us away for our aging. I even do a hand spa party. So those are different types. So you're planting the seed right away that there are other types of parties that they can have or pop-ups that they can have and experience more of the products. So tonight we're really going to focus on products that are for your feet. But please keep in mind, these are for your body and your face, and not just specifically for the feet. Now, on a side note, now that we know that there's a foot balm coming, now we don't know, it might be mid-June, late June.
Yeah, do not be
Don't wait
waiting.
for it. Don't wait for it. So you're going to see tonight, we're going to be talking about these 4 products, and that they are going to be available as a bundle in the month of June. So you can really come out doing foot spa pop-ups in the month of June. All right, so I would be doing my opening, and I would say, I am so excited tonight to be doing the foot spa party for several reasons. First of all, we're now into sandal season and we can't hide our feet in socks anymore. Who here ever hides their feet because you think, oh my gosh, my toenails are a mess. I got so many calluses and I can just throw my socks on and go. Because that's me. And so now that sandal weather is here, we need to get our feet ready. Now, I really do believe in pampering ourselves and taking that time to go and have a professional pedicure done. Now, what happens if you decide, you know what, I don't live near a spa, I don't want to go that, or I don't want the expense? Well, let me show you how you can do it at home. But for those of you who do get a professional pedicure done once a month, bless your heart, because you know how important it is taking care of yourself, but you want to have some maintenance products at home, and these are amazing maintenance products at home. So whether you're going to get a professional pedicure done, or whether you're doing it at home, we have the products for you. One of the things I love most about this tonight, I know, see, I feel like I'm at a show. One of the things I love most about this tonight is that I know you have to listen to me talk for a little bit, but I love sitting back and watching you girls together. I love sitting and watching you girls having some fun and some laughs, because you know what, well, you girls might be different, but I find most women's group, we don't do this near enough. We're not hanging out with our girlfriends near enough. So let me be your excuse to get the girls together and we can do some pampering at the same time. So let's get started. So as I'm talking about that, I have my hostess instructed that she will help get the basins, but when you start filling basins, everybody jumps in to help. And so then as they come back in with their basin, I'm just putting a couple of pumps of the lavender body wash, and I can say, okay, girls, you can go ahead and get your feet soaking. And so now I have your undivided attention because you can't go anywhere. I can't wait to share with you one of the things that I love most about, and the reason why I started into Alouette, and it was because of the transformation that it made with my skin, with our skincare. And then I would go into talking about why aloe and our products really quickly, and I would be quickly going through the Aloe Care collection. And so when I do that, at a facial party, they're obviously trying the products on. But now that they're soaking their feet, we're going back to the beginning days when we put the products on the back of their hand. So I would be doing the enzyme peel while they're soaking their feet. I could do the whole presentation, but you've got it on your how to do it from your show. Do the enzyme peel on the back of their hand, take their wipes up and wipe that off. They can even use their towel if you don't have wipes with you. Do the enzyme peel, and then when you talk about hydrating mist, give them a squirt, and then the moisturizer and let them try it. And all in the same on the back of the hand, because that's the difference at the end of the night when they can see and feel the difference in their hand with just 3 products on their hand. All right, so while their feet are soaking, I am doing the Aloe Pure Talk and letting their feet get nice and softened up. Now, when my foot paddles come in, this would be also the time when I'd say, okay, just like getting rid of dead skin on your face, we're going to get rid of the dead skin on your feet and hand out those paddles, and they can use exfoliating paddles. If you don't want to go, I want this to be as simple as possible for you and be duplicatable. So if you think, oh, I'm not going to get foot files, don't get foot files. This will be the first time I've ever used them. So it just goes to show you can do them without having the foot files. So once their feet have soaked, now they would have soaked for a little bit, a little bit longer as I would have talked about this, but just to kind of keep things moving this morning, we're going to pretend their feet are all soaked. So now we want to get rid of the exfoliation. We want to exfoliate the feet. And so we do have many different types of exfoliators. You could use our enzyme peel before they soak their feet in the water. I like using the face polish because it has that, that you can also use like the hand polish. You can use the Butter London hand polish that they had out on the sale table today. In our bundle, we have the oatmeal face polish, face polish. So now I would be saying, so girls, don't forget, we are putting this on your feet tonight. This is for your face. Because I have had women go home and come back and say, oh, I've just been using it on my feet. So I make it very clear that this is multi-use. I like giving you more than one use for a product. So this is for your face. You got dry elbows, use it on your elbows. So I'm gonna just come around and give you a squirt on your hand. This should be enough for both of your feet. So just get right in there and exfoliate those feet. And then you can just stick them back in the
brand new tube and can't get it out.
I took the tabby off.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. That's very strange.
Oh,
There, yep.
you got it?
Here's the end of my glasses. Here's that little thing in there.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
one moment.
really.
Did I not get all the plastic off?
I think there's a little stuff in there. That's all. There you go. There you
Got
go.
it? All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I got all the plastic off. All right, there we go. All right, so now here we go. No, there's still. Who's a pen or something that. Sure, something.
I just looked at it.
All right, let's try that again. Oh, there we go. We're flying now. All right.
Whoa.
All right, that should be enough for both your feet. So both your feet, get them good and wet, and then you're going to exfoliate. Now, those of you that you've got product override, stock up on your hand polish. So use your product override for your face polish. Or if you don't have product override, use your consultant discount. It's a tax write-off because you need the products to use in your shows. So I'd be saying, all right, girls, so really get right in around there and exfoliate those feet. We're going to get rid of that dead skin, just like you want to get rid of the dead skin so the rest of your products penetrate better. It's the same when we go to do your foot creams. If you get rid of that dead skin, we are going to have your other products penetrate better. And I would also, kind of joke around and say, I would do your feet, but this is another thing for me. I will give you a hand massage all day long. If you want to exfoliate each other, you can do that, but
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. All right. I also throw in that this is the best time of year to be doing foot spa parties. For those of you who have a beautiful back deck, we can do it on your back deck. If you happen to have a pool, we should do it around your pool. But if you don't have that, we will do it in your living room. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be just a summer thing. You can do the winter foot spa. How many people don't do anything with their feet during? How many of you knowing you were coming today even shaved your legs because you knew, oh my God. But when the nice weather hits, it's like, well, I just gotta shave my legs now. So, and so then once you've exfoliated, you can just rinse your feet off. And then if you have long pants, I'm just gonna have you pull your pants up because pull up to your knees because we're gonna do the next treatment next. All right, so again, don't forget, these products are products that you can use on your face that you're using in your on your feet. All right, so then now we need to moisturize. And so I know it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but this is going from your ankles up because I have a special treat for you for your feet. So this is our spa body cream. So I really hope you got your lavender scent set today because that's what we're gonna feature with our spa products. So this is the body cream, and you will want to talk about the cream, how it has the niacinamide, the lavender, how calming it is, all the essential oils of it, all right, so then I'm gonna say this is enough for, I'm gonna get this new pump going. All right, so you're just gonna do from the ankles up. And then we're gonna have another special treat for your feet. And so this is really as quick and as simple as it is. You don't have to be talking about 100 products. You're gonna be keeping them focused on the products that are gonna work best for them. And I'd be dropping little hints like, I'm gonna wait for a few minutes once we get all these products done. We are, all these products that we're putting together can put together as a bundle to save you extra money, so. All right.
Mosquitoes don't like lavender.
Yes, and mosquitoes don't like lavender. It's a natural insect repellent, so. Yeah. All right, how's that feeling so far? Good? All right, perfect. All right, now, the final step is going to be for the feet. And you're gonna laugh when I show you this because many of you here, and it's this at my show, many of you here already know and use Be Smooth, but how many of you ever used it on your feet before? Ever? Yes. See, not very many. So it was originally designed as a chest and neck cream, but it really is an all over cream. And so, thanks, girls. So we are going to use this on your feet. You don't need very much. And then I'm gonna have you slide into your socks or your slippers so that you're not sliding around on the floor. But Be Smooth is one of those products that you can use from head to toe. You can use it in your hair. You can use it on your feet and everywhere in between. So then you have your little spatula and you're gonna go around and be smooth, everybody.
Be smooth.
That should be enough for both of your feet.
More than enough.
You just slather that on in and amongst the toes. Thank you.
I'm gonna do it right.
I'll show you these two. All right, so Kathy, who really is a finder, she found these little spa slippers. So
They're a pack
again,
of 10 and I think they end up being $1.
like a
A little
dollar,
less than
a little less than $1. But again, please, I have never done these and I have very successful foot spa parties. So
You
please
don't need those.
So please don't think, oh, I have to have all these extra things.
Depends where you go.
But if you do find things like that, guests at the shows love them.
I usually give these out to my hostesses
Oh,
That's nice.
as an extra.
That's
I
really
don't
smart.
give out to everybody, but
Yes.
if I do have a couple extras, so if somebody forgets or
Right.
can't wear the, because I was doing them in the winter, they had their boots.
Right.
I didn't want their hostesses floors to get,
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
I just went,
Yeah.
oh, you're lucky.
absolutely. Now, last night, we were talking about it and Janice was sharing with me that on her own feet, I hope you got some of these on the sale table. She's been using, and I was like, duh. I couldn't even believe that I hadn't even thought of it. The candles. So you ever have a paraffin wax treatment at a pedicure? She was using the candle on her own feet. And so, I don't know if you want to share anything.
Yes.
She did say that she does the back of her feet so she can walk, but at your shows, you're doing the whole foot. That's why you have to have them with sandals, with their shoes or socks, because they will be sliding around. But how genius. And so when I was saying that to Kathy, Kathy said, oh, I do that. And she's averaged out, she figured, what'd you say, 24 feet per candle?
Yeah, so I did, this is from a spa that the night that I had, it was brand new candle. I had 6 people there, and then we've had it on today, so you can see the second layer there. So you're using, so that's 12 feet.
Yep.
So I probably will get another,
Oh, yeah.
I would say 2 more parties, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
that you get it for that discount price
Right.
that she had, that's awesome.
For yourself. It's 15.50.
It's-
It's 15 up there.
So then I,
Yeah.
So why don't you blow it out? And then you use the.
You
wax.
light the candle. Yeah. Tell them what, yeah.
So I've done it in both. I've done it in a hand spa. I did with some, in a pop-up. I just was doing some cleanser and I thought, you know what? I want to show them this and see what they think, because it was new. And so I
Lift
did
the
a
mic
hand
up to your
spa,
mouth.
sorry. And then I've done it on my own feet and I do a pool party every summer. So we'll be doing it there. I just went on Temu, something very similar to what Kathy had. You know, the little paper flip flops you get
Yeah.
at when you do a spa, you can get 24 sets of those for, I think it was $10.95. So they're cheap. You can, and it's a great gift. They're not on people's floors. But what I have found, just because I do have hardwood floors in my own house, when I do it, I do my heels one night. So then I can walk to bed on my toes. And then I do my to the top of my feet the next night, and then I can walk to bed on my heels. So
So you light the candle, you get
you
some
light
of
the
the,
candle, blow it out, and you just pour a little bit, and it comes out, a lot comes out. You don't need a lot, you just need a little.
great. Good.
I would
Okay.
definitely say test it on yourself at home so you know how much you're using. But again, if you don't have the candle, doesn't mean you can't do foot spa parties, because I've never done the candle yet at my foot spa parties. I will be. And so today I said to Deborah, oh,